What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Fur. Today is Wednesday, December 22nd. Yeah, 22nd. 2 days till Christmas Eve. 2021, and we're gonna jump in the markets. As you can tell, I'm wearing my Pal Talk shirt. If you guys don't know about Pal Talk, it's an online, it's kind of like a chat room, but instead of just having text, it's with video and audio and everything. So it's pretty awesome. I'm doing lives on Pal Talk every Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. So we're about an hour away from our live, but we're gonna do one right here, right now. Let's see what's happening with the markets. Okay. There we go. Bitcoin, what are you up to? So every day in, day out, we're just waiting for that break above 50K. So I wanted to talk about support levels and resistance levels on what's been happening throughout the year. So let me just zoom out a little bit more. So before we entered this bull run, we had a halving in 2020. Okay, so around May. So right about here, we had the last Bitcoin halving, and this was the event that triggered the whole bull market that we're in right now. Kind of a weird bull run this time around because of everything that's going on in the world. Understandable, but so around this date, Bitcoin had its halving from 12.5 to 6.25, I believe. No, are we in which cycle are we on? I get so confused with so many things in my mind. Bitcoin halvings. So yeah, we probably in the 625 calendar. So if you don't know about that, check this out. 2024 countdown. So this is going to be a nice website by bitcoinworldwide.com. So these are the amount of days that are left until the next halving. So the next halving is going to be on March 27th, 2024. This will give you a little bit of explanation on what the halvings are doing. Okay, so here we go. 2012 halving, 2016, and 2020 halvings, right? So yeah, spot on. The third halving occurred on May 11th, 2020. New Bitcoin per block before was 12.5 Bitcoins per block, and now we're at the new Bitcoins per block rewards at 6.25. This was the price of the halving, 8,821, and price 150 days later. I don't know why they scheduled this, but I guess it takes 150 days for the bull market to start, but I don't know. Doesn't make sense. So just mark this because this will happen all over again. I haven't shown you guys this, but if we zoom out to the whole history of cryptocurrency, you won't notice all halvings because Bitcoin kind of explodes in a logarithmic way. And but if we narrow down just the bull market and we go back before this one, check what happens, okay? So this was the last halving. This was the 2017 halving. Let's check out the date of when that happened. That was July 9th, 2016. So July 9th, 2016 was around about here, somewhere around here, right? And that triggered this huge run up in Bitcoin's price, and then it simmered down. And then before that, you can't even tell that there's another market bull cycle here, cycle market. But check this out. If I take all those years away, we'll have the same event that catapults Bitcoin into all-time highs, and then it'll simmer down again. So this has happened 3 times now. We're in the third. We're actually in the fourth cycle, third halving, and it's gonna happen again. So we're just waiting for that blow off top that every cycle used to have. We might not have them again, but we do have those events that trigger the Bitcoin bull run, and then we're just waiting for that to happen again because we had this cycle, right? And then we had this drop, and then we have another one, and then we're going down. So I just wanted to talk about the support levels and resistance levels that we've had. So right here is where we had our first support level, right? 32K. So we had this event in 2020 around May that brought us all the way up to this bull cycle, and then it went back down, right? But as you can tell, we had that support level twice. So 32,000 right here is around 33, 32. Let's see, we might have dipped a little bit lower. So just around 30K. So these have become support levels for Bitcoin. To my, if you're asking my opinion on whether Bitcoin will ever drop below 30K, I highly doubt that now. I think there's very strong support levels that Bitcoin will not drop below these 30K ever again. So I've said that before and I'm saying it again. I just think that Bitcoin is worth obviously more than 30K now from now on. So your chance to buy in at 10K, 11K, and those, even though it was extremely expensive, buying a whole Bitcoin at 10K, nobody has 10K laying around just to buy Bitcoins. It's going to be harder now because now we're at $40,000, $50,000 to buy a whole Bitcoin, right? But we can buy Satoshis. We were talking about that yesterday. And let me check something real quick before. Okay. I always have to check my mic is on because sometimes technology. So this was our resistance level. We went all the way to 62K, 64K or something. Yeah, like 64K before. This was a Wyckoff distribution. I'm going to do a video on that later. I don't have enough time to talk about it now. But we have this Wyckoff distribution where we have the behavior of whales. Whales are buying throughout all this time, right? This time period is where whales are buying and buying and buying Bitcoin. And throughout this bull run, this is where they're selling Bitcoin, right? To people who are buying at all-time highs. Then we went down, doing it again. They're buying at all these lows, selling high, going down, et cetera, et cetera. So now what kind of resistance and support level do we have? So since we had this 30,000 level of support right here, we went up all the way, broke all-time highs, went all the way almost to 70K, and then we came back down, right? So it's the same thing is happening that happened before, right? We have this first initial support level, the run up, and then we go down. So now we have this first run up support level around 42, 41. So if we were to drop again, I would suspect that we're gonna go as low as 42, 41K, and then go back up, right? I'm not saying we have to touch all that because we could, but it's not, I don't know if it's likely or not. But we could. But I'm guessing that would be the lowest it would go before we start going up again, okay? So it's been a couple of weeks now that Bitcoin is consolidating, going sideways. As you can tell, we're in this channel between 45K and 50K. We might remain here for a couple days or weeks or more, or we could just pump today to all-time highs. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just unpredictable. See, these crashes are triggered by people who just need to give it a little nudge in order for all the people who are over leveraged to get liquidated, right? So when that event happens, a lot of people lose their money because they're leveraging, they're trading Bitcoin, and they're leveraging all that money, and they'll lose their positions, they'll lose their Bitcoin, they'll lose their money. And this is a great time for whales to keep on buying. Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy and other whales are continually buying cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin throughout these dips, right? So next up, I would suspect that we might, if we are already touching the bottom right now, I would suspect that everything is going to pick back up soon. How soon? Maybe a week or two. We could be pumping. End of year, starting January, we could be pumping again. So let's see what the markets are up to. What's pumping? Near Protocol, which is a chain. Cosmos is also another chain. Aave, it's just one of the largest. I think it's the second largest decentralized application. It's built on Ethereum, but it's already on Avalanche and other platforms. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. CryptDAO. So these alts are starting to pump again, right? Phantom, Theta, Thorchain, Polygon. These guys are, now we're getting into alt season again. See, this has been like the second or third day in a row where we're starting to pump double digits in the 24 hours. Let's see what's dumping, and see, not so many dumps. So what's happening when you see that stable coins are all the way at the bottom? It means the market is pumping a little bit, right? If the other, we've said this before, if you filter this out and it results that the the top gainers are going to be closer to the stable coins, then the market is dumping. So right now the market is pumping. Market is at $2.278 trillion. And I just wanted to show you another website before we finish today's live. It's called DeFi Llama. Who makes these words? I mean, these DeFi Llama.com. I don't want the there. So DeFi Llama, Aves down at number 4, is going to show you all the projects that are dedicated to decentralized finance. You can sort them by chains, by projects, by type of decentralized applications like DEXs, assets, lending, yielding, insurance, options, indexes, staking. So, but right now we're having an overview of the whole market. So the whole DeFi market is around $250 billion, right? How much of that is in Ethereum? The majority. So like more than 50%. 62% of it is locked in Ethereum. Second largest chain is going to be Terra, Luna. Then we have Binance, Avalanche, Solana, Tron, Polygon. I don't know how Tron is still up here. We'll talk about Tron some other day, but I don't like it. So these are going to be the chains, right? But if you click on any of these, let's click on Solana, which is down. We're going to have the largest decentralized applications on that chain, on that blockchain. So Radium, Marinade Finance, Serum, Quarry, Tulip, Orca, etc., etc. And you can just click them up here. So if we go to Ethereum, you'll see that we have Curve, MakerDAO, Convex, Wrap Bitcoin. Where's Aave? Why is it so down? And over here, you can watch which chains they're on. So Aave, which we were talking about earlier, is on Ethereum. It's on Polygon and Avalanche, right? Curve is already on Ethereum, Avalanche, Phantom. I recognize the logos of it, Polygon, XDAI, and Harmony. So this is going to be a nice website for you to do research on because it'll give you an overview of the whole DeFi space. And DeFi is booming. It's been booming since, I guess early this year. We had the total value locked. That's what TVL means. That's people who are staking or they're borrowing or they're first. There's a way that they're depositing funds into any of these applications, right? So this is money that's deposit or locked. It's not actually locked for a certain amount of time per se. Most of them they can take out whenever they want and make it liquid, but they're getting rewards. They're being paid passive income, and they're making money with this whichever application they're working on. So we had this run up as well. So as you can see, this is still going up. Even though we're in a dip and we had a dip, DeFi is still completely going up. It's not even close to like Bitcoin's circuit market cap, but it will eventually reach $1 trillion as well, because part of the market, these $2.2 trillion, all these projects have in some sort of way DeFi because they have their currency, that's cryptocurrencies in them. And just before we leave, I just want to take a look at what's trending. Obviously, there's always going to be meme tokens, gaming Shiba Inu. I don't know what Jasmine Coin is yet. Nevada, MetaPets, Baby Floki. People are just continually gambling. They love this market. But as far as Metaverse as well, we have Decentraland, we have Sandbox, we have Gala. And we have a lot of projects, so that's just a little preview for you guys for today. If you guys wish to join us on our live on Paltalk, just download the application. It's free to use. You can just sign on, and we're doing Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, and you can just join the chat. We're growing a community there. There's close to 1,500 people there already, and we're just getting together once a week in order for us to talk about cryptocurrencies. We might mostly it's just me giving a monologue, kind of like what we're doing right now. But if you want to chat with other people, the room is open 24/7, and it's a fun place to just make a community for people who like to chat. So you can just sign on and give your opinion on whatever you want. And so we're having one later today. If you guys want to join us, feel free to subscribe for free, and I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this content, and if you think somebody else would like to learn more about cryptocurrency, consider sharing this to somebody. It could be a family member, it could be a friend. I'd really appreciate it. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for sharing. And it's almost Christmas, so enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye, guys.